It's 10 trivia questions on must-see TV from the 90s from my friend Christy Shipley. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Today's episode is TV-themed, specifically must-see TV, which was the branding of television in the 80s and 90s on NBC. You had to watch this stuff. We're talking Friends. We're talking Seinfeld. We're talking ER, etc. So a lot of questions about mostly the 90s here. This will be a bunch of fun. And this was one of the topics picked by my Patreon subscriber and friend, Christy Shipley from Laverne, California, who said, hey, can we do a round on this specific topic? And because Christy donates $5 a month to Patreon, you can choose whatever topics you want me to do, one per month. And I'm starting to catch up on those for 2021, about 6 months late here. But we are piling them in, and this is the kickoff of a new batch of episodes. Sarah Zimmerman is our newest $5 subscriber, and she just filled out the form today that gives me all her topics for the year. So she picked Sound of Music, Indiana Jones, tractor history. That'll be an interesting one to come up with. There'll be a lot of John Deere stuff on there. Native American tribes. Never done that before. Rodeo events. This is very interesting, very unique topics. Assassin's Creed, I Love Lucy, The Three Stooges, medical things, Pirates of the Caribbean, 90s boy bands, and 90s toys. I love the juxtaposition of tractor history and medical things. Just two totally random things from the mind of Sarah Z. And we're going to get to those for you, Sarah, very soon. Thanks for supporting the show. If you want to support the show, you can do it at patreon.com/trivia with Buds. Check out all the tiers. Pick the one that's right for you and join a pop culture trivia-loving community. We are jumping into 10 questions on must-see TV trivia right now. Here we go. It is must-see TV from NBC and more things that rhyme. Here's number one. Cheers was a part of must-see TV in the 90s. What sport did bar owner Sam Malone play? Number one. Cheers was part of must-see TV in the 90s. What sport did bar owner Sam Malone play? Number one. Question number two, Wings featured an airport located on what East Coast island? Number two, Wings featured an airport located on what East Coast island? Number two. Question number three, what was George Clooney's character's first name on ER? What was George Clooney's character's first name on ER? Number three. Question number four, what city did Frasier take place in? Number four, what city did Frasier take place in? Question number five, from 1995 to 1999, Leah Thompson starred as Caroline on the show Caroline in the Blank. Fill in the blank. Number five, 95 to 99, Leah Thompson starred as Caroline on the show Caroline in the Blank. Number six, what was the name of the diner hangout for all the characters on Seinfeld? Number six, where did the characters on Seinfeld hang out? What was that diner called? Number six. Number seven, what sitcom starring Brooke Shields ran from 1996 to 2000 with the initials SS? Number seven, what Brooke Shields sitcom with the initials SS ran from 96 to 2000? Question number eight, what was Chandler's last name on Friends? Number eight, what was Chandler's last name on Friends? Number eight. Question nine, Just Shoot Me was about characters that worked for a what? Number nine, Just Shoot Me was about characters that worked for a what? And number 10, what spin-off comedy debuted on must-see TV in 2004? What spin-off comedy debuted in 2004? Those are all your questions for Must See TV. We'll be back in just a second with the Must See and Hear answers. We're back with the answers to must-see TV trivia on this fine day. Hope wherever you're listening, you are safe and sound and vaccinated and ready for some summer fun. I know I am. We got about, 3 more days till it's 2 weeks since our second shot, and then we'll be A-okay to go out and get back in the public. And all kinds of trivia nights are popping up in Southern California again at places like Turnbull's Tavern in Whittier, California, Last Name Brewing in Upland, California, and Pocock Brewing in Santa Clarita, California very soon. So be on the lookout for those. Info on my website and things like that coming very soon. Also, look for shows from me if you live in Johnson City, Tennessee, or Jonesboro, or Bristol, or Kingsport, the Tri-Cities area, and neighboring communities. I'll be doing a lot of free events this summer where you can come play at places like distilleries, breweries, wineries, and outdoor festivals and things, just to kind of get out there and meet some locals. So if you're looking to do that kind of stuff, follow me on social media at Ryan Buds on just about everything, and we'll give away all kinds of cool stuff this summer. Here are the answers. Number 1, Cheers was part of must-see TV in the 90s. What sport did bar owner Sam Malone play? That was baseball. Number 1, baseball. He was a former baseball player before he was a bar owner and bartender. Number 2, Wings featured an airport located on what East Coast island? That was Nantucket. Number 2, Nantucket. I've seen every episode of Wings probably 3 times. I was a big fan of that show, and we used to watch it all the time when we ate dinner in the late 90s. I feel like it was in syndication. Number 3, what was George Clooney's character's first name on ER? That was Doug Ross. Doug for George Clooney. It's interesting to call that show Emergency Room. Doesn't that sound silly? It sounds like really silly. ER sounds so much cooler. Number 4, what city did Frasier take place in? Seattle. Baby I Hear, The Blues Are Callin', tossed salad and scrambled eggs up in Seattle. Number 5, from 95 to 99, Leah Thompson from Back to the Future starred as Caroline on the show Caroline in the City. She was a cartoonist on that show. It's a pretty funny show. Number 6, what was the name of the diner hangout for the characters on Seinfeld? It was called Monks. They didn't say it very often. I feel like maybe just a handful of times in the whole series. They would always say down to the diner, down to the cafe, stuff like that, but I don't think they said Monks all that often. Number 7, what sitcom starring Brooke Shields with the initials SS ran from 96 to 2000? Suddenly Susan. Not to be confused with the song Suddenly Seymour from Little Shop of Horrors. Number 7, Suddenly Susan. Number 8, Chandler's last name on Friends was Bing. Chandler Bing. Number 9, Just Shoot Me was about characters that worked for a magazine, like shooting the pictures for a magazine. Number 9, magazine. Number 10, what spin-off comedy debuted in 2004? Joey was the answer to the last question. Joey Tribbiani's spin-off from Friends. Lasted, I think, 2 seasons. I remember watching 1 or 2 and going, nah. But I would watch those if they are gathered somewhere. Maybe they're on the Peacock network. I don't know. But I think the next major sitcom I'm going to go back and watch is News Radio. I think those are all on Amazon. So I am watching Invincible season 1. I'm on episode 2 of that animated superhero show. Pretty crazy ending to the first episode, which made me go, oh, I got to keep watching this. So I know nothing about that comic and am loving that. And I'm also watching Futurama, throwing that on to go to sleep at night again. I love the first 5 seasons of that show. It's great. Okay, here we go with your fact of the day, your random fact. Now, if you're a brand new listener, we do these at the end of every episode just to kind of give you one extra thing to think about, and here it is for today. Komodo dragons are named for Komodo Island, one of the few Indonesian islands where they can be found. Did you know that? Komodo dragons named for Komodo Island. Now you know. Thank you guys for listening. Thanks for telling a friend, and we'll see you next time for more trivia with Buds. Cheers!